Hello my little dumplings and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kerry and I love all things makeup and beauty related. I'm excited, Beauty Bay have brought something else out, a new palette and some liners. I mean, they did bring out other stuff as well, but I was only interested in these two things from the new collection, the Youtopia collection. So this is the palette, this is what it looks like on the outer packaging. And inside, it's more or less the same style as their pastel palette that they brought out. I think the colours are pretty, it's nice. But inside, this one is very, very neon compared to the pastels. But yeah, same layout, same number of shadows in this. It does have a little mirror. It's cute. I think it'll go nicely alongside the pastels palette. And then we have got the Aquavated liner palette, which I think looks super cute actually. I really like this. It's quite chunky, it feels very nice. So you get 5 liners in this. When I can open it, oh look at that orange. I mean, it's not looking as vibrant on camera as it is in real life. These are vibrant, bright. So I'm interested to know how these are going to go on the eye because I'm quite picky when it comes to liners. Yeah, so I thought it was a nice little collection to pick up. Doesn't break the bank at all. Can't remember how much these are, but I'll link them down below if you want to check them out on Beauty Bay's website. In fact, I think the liners have sold out when I looked last night. Not sure when they'll be back or if they'll be up as this video uploads. But yeah, let's play with these, see what we think. Let's get into it. I'm just going to prime with my Revlon Candid, as usual. I'm just going to take it everywhere because I don't know what look I'm going to be doing yet, so it's always wise to go up the temples just in case. And my new favourite brush for spreading it out, the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush, little fan brush. I haven't planned a look, just know that I want to use the shadows and the liners. I do like how they correspond with each other. The colours are very similar in the liner palette to the shadows, so that will be nice. Is it just me or a Beauty Bay like bossing it? Every single new thing that they bring out I want, apart from that palette. I don't even know what it was called. It was very neutral, very, very neutral, and I was like, no, no thank you. But everything else they've brought out I've just been absolutely loving. I think, looking at the palette, I want to start out with the purples, this dark purple and then the lighter purple, maybe dip into the blues or greens, I don't know. Are those the colours that I normally use? Yes. Look, I don't have a lot to pick from in this palette because there's only 8 shades. That is my defence. Also, I've just cleaned all of my brushes. There was over 80 that I had to clean. I counted them as I was putting them back in. So my arm is painful, as well as the sunburn that's on it. Yes, you'd think I'd have learned by now, but no. Okay, obviously there's no shimmers in this palette. It's an all matte palette, which is absolutely fine. We can add anything we want to add, but I definitely want to test out those purples. So Serene is the darkest purple, and that's what I want to go in with first. I'm just going to take it on my Spectrum A16 brush because I want to be quite precise with where I'm putting it. I'm going to take it fairly high. I'm going to clean up everything that's underneath, so I'm just concerned about what it looks like on the top. So I've got a shape, it's looking a bit messy, but that's absolutely fine because, like I say, we're going to clean up all underneath. There is a little bit, oh, you're not going to be able to see, there is a little bit of kickback in the pan, which is fine. And this colour is pigmented, it's going on lovely. And now I've got to match this shape on the other side. That is a lovely purple shade. I know it's looking a bit ropey right now, but that goes on very pigmented. I love the colour of that purple. It is gorgeous. Then I'm going to take this unnamed Morphe brush. It's quite a flat top brush, and just wiggle along the edges. It's going to be interesting to see how this blends out above the line that I've just made. Then I'm going to dip in with the same brush into Dreamland, which is the lighter purple. Ooh, that looks quite pinky compared to the deep purple we put on first. Then I think I'm going to change my brush to the Morphe M506, dip back into Dreamland, and just start to work on that blend a little bit. I am probably going to go back in with the darker purple as well, because that is what I do. Yeah, let's go in with a bit more serene, the darker purple. Don't want to blend it all the way. Although it's got more staying power than I anticipated for a dark purple. And then back into Dreamland, which is the lighter purple. And just try and work on this blend. Okay, that's how we're looking at the moment. Let's introduce another colour, shall we? I'm just going to take my other Morphe M506. I'm going to go into Bliss, which is the pink. And very lightly add this to the top. Oh wow, that's bright. Now I need to blend that in. So I'm going to go back into Dreamland, which was the lighter purple, and try and create a nice blendy between the pinks and the purple. So these do blend together quite nicely. Okay, that'll do for now. Now I want to clean up the underneath. So I shall get a wet wipe. Okay, I've cleaned that up and I've got a little pot of water. It would have been nice if this came with a little brush. Is that just me being picky? Let me find a tiny brush. Okay, so I've got my Sigma Eyeliner E11 brush. Colour-wise, what do we want to go into? I feel like I want to go into the bright pink, which is called Burst. So I'm going to dip my little brush into my pot of water and just swirl this around and see what the consistency is like of these liners, because I am picky when it comes to liner consistency. I love the Artitude Cosmetics ones. see. Ooh, wowzer. Let's try and get this on my eyeball in a neat fashion. Okay, as you can see, pigmented, gorgeous, bright. I'm really impressed with those liners. Well, the pink one, I'm imagining they're all the same. What I have noticed is don't wet them too much. Some liners you can wet a lot. These ones, not so much. Don't put too much in. But I do like the consistency. Time to do the other side. That was just with one stroke. That's pretty impressive, you know? Yeah, definitely doesn't look like it's going to crack at all. When these come back into stock, guys, spoiler, you need them. Then I'm just going to take my P. Louise brush and some P. Louise base in Aroma 01 and cut underneath that. So first I'm going to take my Spectrum A13 brush and I'm going to dip into Paradise, which is the blue. And pop this on. Wow, that is lovely. Wow. Pop it on the inner corner area. Oh, you gorgeous blue, I cannot quite cope with you. Wow. This is better than the blue in the Pastels palette by about a mile. I am impressed with these shadows and the liners. I'm sorry, I'm not waiting till the end. Guys, these are good, and for the price that they are, it's incredible. How do you do this magic, Beauty Bay? Look at that blue. I'm sorry, are we seeing this? Look at the blue. It's actually making me quite excited. I need to calm down. Calm, Kerry, we are calm. I'm not calm. That is amazing. Wow. I'll just run my brush through the colour switch. Then I'm going to go into Halcyon. However you say this green. Let's see if this is as impressive. Yeah, considering this is like a neon palette, these are like neon pastels and they are beautiful. Look how nicely that's going on. And they just feel better quality than the Pastels palette. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Pastels palette. But pastels are hard to work with. They can be a bit powdery and lose the pigment, but this is just beautiful. Then I'm going to go back into Paradise, which is probably my favourite shade in the palette. that I've tried so far, and just sort of work on a blend between these two. Obviously normally I'd put a shimmer on the lid, but yeah, we don't have a shimmer. I don't know whether to take some more liner on the lash line. Should I do it? Should we go into a bit of the green liner? I mean, I seem to be doing it. Ooh, that's nice. But I don't think that's gonna show up on what I've got down. Ooh, the purple's nice. I can't cope with how amazing these liners are, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to bugger it up. I am just so impressed. Beauty Bay, you little legends. Oh, I haven't even had any of my Red Bull. So for the lower lash line, I think I want to go back into Bliss because I think the pink will tie in nicely with the liner that's on top. I just need to find a brush. I'm just going to take my Dew Colour brush, the number 8, and a bit of Bliss. And keep it fairly simple on the lower lash line because we've got a lot going on top. A lot. I'm just going to pop a bit of Limelight in my waterline because I own it now. Okay, I've been filming for quite a while, so I'm going to pop off, do my base, and then we'll come back and talk about the lovely goodies that we have used. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Please ignore the badly applied lashes. I was having a fight with them today for some reason, no idea why. The lip is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Lover, and the lip liner was the Sleek Twist Up Lip Pencil in Raspberry. Oh, look at my sunburn. Getting out of shot, Kerry. What are we thinking to the overall look, guys? It's very vibrant, very colourful. Just check I haven't got lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing something so vibrant and bright, but actually I really like how the colours go together. That blue and that green blew me away. Let's talk about the palette first. The palette, absolute bargain. For the price this is, I think it's around £10 and the liners are around £12. I don't think you can go wrong. If you've been thinking about getting them, I'd say absolutely go for it. The pigmentation is fantastic. The colours, beautiful. I mean, let me just stick my fingers in a few of them. The shades are just beautiful. I think it's a really nice palette to go alongside the Pastels palette. You can't go wrong for £10. It's got a little mirror. You can travel with it. It blends nicely together. The pigment didn't disappear when I was trying to blend the purple. I'm really impressed with it and I'm so glad I've picked it up. I was umming and ahhing, but I'm so glad I did because Beauty Bay are smashing it at the minute. They know what they're doing with eyeshadow and this is another great little palette. The liners. I was a bit dubious about the liners because I thought, oh no, are they going to be like the liners from the Morphe palette recently where they're more like eyeshadow and you can't really use them as liners? I was so wrong. as you can see, the three that I've dipped into, I didn't actually use the green on the eye, but the pink and the purple, I am so impressed. As long as you don't flood them with water, they are fantastic consistency to draw a lovely line. I didn't have to struggle with them at all. It was super easy to use, and you get 5 colours in a wanna. So yeah, £12, I don't think that's bad at all. I am so glad I picked this up. If they bring out more of these in different colourways, I am going to get them all. That is how much I love them. These are up there now with the Attitude liners. And I'm sorry for everybody that is watching that was convincing themselves they didn't need them. You do. I'm only joking, guys. Or am I? So that is my review of the new Beauty Bay Youtopia palette and liners. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I had fun. I think we created a nice look. And if you could please like, comment and subscribe, that would mean the absolute world to me. My little YouTube family is slowly growing, and hopefully you'll join me in the next one. Bye, guys.